Hello! This is Yahweasel. Let's play Heroine Quest again with the guide, Maul of the Cloud.
Hello.
I guess I'm just gonna start this episode with like a bunch of fast forwarding, trying to guess, because we're off the beaten path here. We're off book. We're off the guide. So I'm trying to guess how one kills Fafnir after having already screwed up the first kills Fafnir opportunity you have. And I assume that the answer isn't you can't, too bad. But I genuinely don't know what it might be. So I'm just gonna fast forward and see what happens. I found another bridge troll. Or the same bridge troll, but on a different bridge. Guess I'm gonna have a chat with him.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's Fremont.
Again, you damaged enough already. What human want?
Fremont is so unhappy with me.
Have you heard of Svartalfheim?
Have you heard of Svartalfheim? I asked to a troll in Svartalfheim.
Much trolls and beasts that eat you.
I guess this is just so I can still talk to Fremont. What a bizarre thing.
Maybe it's hinting that Fremont's no longer up there.
Yeah, I guess it's just to tell me that. But he's I love how he's guarding a bridge that's pointless.
Yeah. Well, he needs to guard a bridge. He's a troll. He's a bridge troll.
Yeah, he's a bridge troll. He has nothing else there's nothing else for it.
If anybody wants the mushrooms on the other side of that bridge, they're gonna have to pay the toll.
Yep. Well, back to fast motion. Just to act on Studipity's suggestion, let's just drink everything in my inventory. Let's just drink
Especially
it
the
all.
poison.
I'm going to start with the poison. Oh, shit. How rude. Let's drink the normal mead, because I want to get boozed up. Ah, I feel warmer. I feel tingly. Good. Okay. And the mead of poetry. You want to mix your poetry mead with your regular mead.
It prevents hangovers.
As you drink from the bottle, your mind starts to wander. What do you want to focus on? Oh! It'll help me build up some skills. What is side?
No idea.
I mean, all of this are skills I already have, except alchemy, which I don't care about. Aiming skill would be nice, if it's about aiming the bow.
I don't think it is. I think it's about aiming the daggers.
In which case, I can do that myself. So let's learn side, whatever that is. Suddenly, you find yourself in a dazzling trance as vivid images rapidly flash through your mind. Then, just as suddenly, your mind clears and you find yourself back in reality. You feel that your prowess has increased. Magic dart plus 5. Nope. Not do that. So I guess I can, and it wasn't empty, so I guess I can use that to build up skills, but I could have anyway, so I'm sort of not that convinced. I can drink this mana potion, just in case I want some mana. Okay, let's continue. What the heck? What? Did I just walk into a different video game?
I have not seen this place.
What? I just... So who are you? I just walked into the place where the prison had been, and instead there's an imp that kills me. So for those watching the video, I decided to reload an earlier game as early as I had available, and like just to see if I could figure out where the chest was, where Fafnir's chest was. And then I thought, I'm just gonna check what's going on over here. And it was this. This does not look like a place you should be in. I kind of agree, but also, what? No, don't run up there. I was trying to run past. And...
I was going to suggest, can you throw like a dagger at the boulder?
Yeah, that's my next thought. I'm so confused. So that
I wonder if this is an Easter egg.
Yeah, maybe.
Like if you reload an early enough game or at the right time and you just happen to find it.
Throw dagger at imp. Throw dagger actually at imp. Throw dagger at stone. Throw nothing at nothing.
Did you look at what the red flashing thing is yet?
Of course not. This place looks decidedly odd. You wonder where you've ended up in this time. A huge boulder stands precariously balanced on the winding pathway to one of the tunnels. Appears to be an imp. You've ended up in the wrong mythology. Yeah, I think this might just be an Easter egg, but how truly bizarre.
This isn't from the dig. They were just saying that because he said it's a different Vidya game.
Okay, I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen, and I'm going to load here, and I'm just going to ignore that entirely and pretend like it's not a thing, and then I'm going to go over here.
I'm curious what would happen if you threw the fishing net in the water there, but anyway.
I don't think that's water. I think that's just like a magical, because it didn't look like water.
But a tentacle comes out at the end.
Oh, that's true. Hey, Fafnir, so long as you're standing here, do you want to, like, die? That would be really cool.
Once he's a huge.
Nope.
I did one big.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the ice wall because there was a box there and it vanished and I'm really confused. Let's go to the ice wall. Bzzz. And then place down the figurine, which becomes a horse and just lets me go anywhere. That's handy. Good thing I nicked that. I want to go to Munarvagir. Wow. There's fast travel in this game.
Wow.
Okay, magic horse I stole from Regan. Guess I'm glad to have you on the team.
It did say it looks realistic.
That is not a hint! That's not a hint! I just rode a horse into another dimension. That's not a hint.
So wait, if you do that in Nidavellir, does it just take you? If you use the horse here, does it give you other options, or does it?
No. Well, there's no other towns to go to.
Right. Okay.
Okay, well, it's nice to have fast travel and all, but I still seem to be screwed in that there's no way to progress in the game. So,
I would go and check all of the end rooms here. Like there's the ice wall, there's the crystal cave. What else is there?
There's the ice wall, the crystal cave, the ancient chest. I think I've checked all of them.
Oh, okay.
Ice wall, ancient chest, mushroom place, lake. Checked those. The crystal cave, the actual magic teleporty place, and then there's the challenge room. But if you go into that, you're instantly in a battle, so I don't think it can be there. I think I might have screwed up the game. I think there's a distinctive possibility that I've screwed up the game.
What's that area on the left, the circle area that's not accessible right now?
It actually is accessible in spite of the bad
okay.
drawing, but that's the challenge room.
Oh. What about the purple area in the southwest of that?
This? I think that's just a dead end. I don't think that's actually anything. But let's check. I don't definitely remember that that's a dead end, so let's check. In fast motion. Zzz. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna save it, and then I'm just gonna challenge him for the eye. To hell with the game.
I would be a better keeper than you. I challenge you.
I have heard of your penchant for guile and trickery. I do not believe this would be a fair and even challenge, and I shall not fight you.
No, he refuses to fight me. No! Well, then immediately after challenging him, I will say, I believe the people of Minerva trust me.
People of Minervagir trust me.
Stupidity points out that Kraka will probably also vouch for me. I forgot that she's also of this town. Okay, so regardless of what is going on with not being able to settle the Regan issue, I think maybe I have enough. So let's just do the things we know how to do. Let's talk to Liff once he wakes up, wherever the hell he is. Get them to do their thing. That'll get one in each town. Then I can try to figure out the archery thing, and that'll get, what is his name? Archer guy to free Kraka. So that gets him and Kraka, and then maybe that's enough. I don't know. Does that make sense? Unfortunately, I think it's still too early for Liff. Stupidity claims it's super easy to free Kraka, which it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Well, so I assume that I can do that by talking to Jerkface at noon, where he's waiting for me. And I assumed that I could do that by breaking in, but I tried to break in and I just instantly died. But now maybe I can break in now that I've given the guard some honey, but then I would still be trapped in the wizard's room. Like, there's 12 layers if it doesn't quite work.
It is good.
So it is super easy, but that's not the roguish way to do it. The roguish way to do it is not as easy.
I would ask.
And more fun, because it's the roguish way.
I mean, I assume it involves breaking in.
Yeah,
the only place...
but not by just picking the lock.
Well, so I had broken into Arnadel's chamber by, like, climbing over the wall and getting into the window at night.
No.
Oh, maybe today, now that I'm gonna go talk to the Jarl, I can just steal the key from behind him. Hi, Jarl.
Always be welcome in my castle. Arise, heroine.
Will I even be welcome here after I rob you?
When I heard of the abduction of Jaime, son of Voland, I gathered my troops and went out in search for him. We met resistance in Yahweazelda as a pack of trolls assaulted us from the shadows. In the ensuing battle, I was separated from the troops. It was then that I met the Huldra and fell under her spell, forcing me to remain in the forest until you found me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I owe you my life. You may name your reward.
Oh, Piff. Oh, Piff. Oh, dang it. Oh, come on now. You may name your reward. I can ask for something useful in adventuring. I can ask him to release Kraka from jail, which resolves that, but I'm sure there's a better way to resolve that. I can ask him just to vouch for me. That's obvious. But you would think he would vouch for me anyway. Like, I don't have to ask for him to vouch for me as a favor. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna ask for him to vouch for me. It seems really stupid.
He says that Jaime is gonna vouch for you.
Jaime can't vouch for me! God! Vouch for me, you twit.
Will you vouch for me to Arvindel?
That goes without saying.
Of course it goes without saying! So does that mean that isn't actually the
I
reward?
do not feel that counts as a reward.
Thank you! Thank you, game, for acknowledging that that is not a reward. Thank you! So, I mean, everything else, it's like... I don't care about gold, because I just rob everything anyway. Something useful for adventuring, it'll probably be like, here's a healing potion. So I can ask him to release Kraka, or I can ask for the key, and I assume I can get either of those through thievery.
So the key, I'm not sure how... the key, just based on what I've seen, may be a lot later if you don't get it now. I don't know.
Let's try to free Kraka in a more interesting way and get the key.
I'm interested in that glowing key.
That is the symbolic key to the realm. My grandfather gave it to me and told me I should not part with it. Ask me for something else.
Turns out I can't get the key anyway. Why do you even list these options? Fine, release Kraka, and then it'll be like, well, I'm not really in charge of the jail, so I can't do that. It'll finally be down to gold or some junk.
Please release Kraka from your...
I want to know what something useful for adventuring
As a
is.
thief, I do not think I shall take your word for releasing another thief.
Oh my god, every option is fake! Every option is fake! The only two real options are gold or something useful for adventure. This game, you made me sit here and think about which I wanted, and all of them are fake!
So one thing, though, is that one wasn't fake. It was because you
I introduced myself as
a
thief. Yeah. For me, that's fake, yeah.
Give me something useful for adventuring.
Certainly. An heirloom from my family is a magical cloak that keeps the wearer warm in even the...
I don't need that!
I hereby bequeath this cloak to you.
I have so much endurance. I can stand any winter.
Citizens of Thornsig Tuna, I thank you for your courage.
Are you gonna get angry at me if I go pawn it?
Your travels. I have confidence that you may finally put an end to this winter.
Thank you, my lord.
So if I had lied about who I was and not introduced myself as a thief, I would be slightly better off now.
Yes, yes. But since you introduced yourself as a thief, now you have to play the part to get to release Kraka from jail.
Now that I'm the world's most honest thief.
Help me.
I do like, though, that that would be an option, except that you introduced yourself as a thief. There are consequences for introducing yourself as a thief.
Let's just pick the lock right in front of the guard. He's not going to mind, is he? Why would he mind? I'm just picking a lock. That's an innocent activity. Oh, that's right. I don't have the lock picks right now because I traded it back for the damn shuffle. The whole game has gone terribly awry.
I will point out again that I specifically said that the goal is not to pick the lock.
I was just going to do that for my own amusement. Okay, at night I'm going to break in again. I think I've dealt with Arvidel's chamber. However, it is, morning. Maybe I'll just sleep the day away again? You're already wearing the cloak. Good.
Wait, have you already gotten... What do you have in your inventory? Let me see real quick.
Well, I will once I...
Yeah.
I have this stuff, and this stuff, and this stuff.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Yeah, I know.
So.
And this stuff. Could you be specific about what I'm looking for? I have the honey.
What key is that?
This is the key I stole from the woman in Minervagar.
Okay. That's not... Okay.
And the honey, as Studipity is pointing out, but I've already done this, Studipity! Stop telling me things I've already done! I've used to sort of woo the guard in Ardenvidel's room, so I assume that I can now get into Ardenvidel's room. But I might be wrong. What was I doing here? I've completely forgotten.
Ignoring Studipity?
Well, that's one. That's certainly the first thing. Let's get the picks back. Hey, speaking of, that door that I would love to break into is locked, but my lockpicks are in there! Oh, I've screwed up everything.
And this is the perfect timing because you need to break in when he's not there. So.
Yep. Whoa, that horse is a lot bigger here than it is usually. Okay, I don't know. Let's just sleep until nightfall. Excuse me, I just have to sleep during the day. Get out of the guild. They didn't leave! They're just standing there watching me sleep. That's really creepy. They watched me sleep the whole day! You guys are weird. You freak me out a bit. Okay, it's night. I am going to go see if I can steal from Armor.
I like how they left immediately after you woke up.
Well,
it's like,
now that you're done sleeping, there's nothing yet.
You're sleeping.
Now that you're awake, you bore me to tears. Hey there, guard. I'm totally doing nothing suspicious.
Studipity just realized he missed the last stream, and that's why he's giving all this bad advice.
Jump over there. Try not to die. Sneak over here, try not to die. Jump over there, successfully not die. I broke in while he's still here.
It would seem our thieving heroine is not a heroine, but a stealing thief who comes thieving through the window like a thief.
He doesn't seem too concerned about... Oh, yeah, he does. Okay.
It took him a moment to be concerned.
Which shall be used to punish you in a fit way for stealing like a thief.
I'm a chicken now. I think I've already done that, actually. I've already made this mistake. Okay, let's wait a little bit longer this time. Okay, it's late night. Let's break into the wizard's house. If this dog barks at me, I'm gonna be really annoyed because I gave it honey. The head on the fireplace gazes at you, looking intrigued. It also almost seems to shrug, which is hard to accomplish without shoulders. Yeah, that's right, because it likes me, because I gave it honey. Let's give it some more honey. You break off a piece of honey and hold it up to the head. Yep. It is quite happy with me now. So let's see what I can steal. Because I still can't leave this room. I assume that's a one-way, or a both-way barriers. Gee, I wish that I had brought my lockpicks to try and break that lock. Steal random stuff. Among the alchemical equipment, I find 2 healing potions. Not bad, I'll take those. Random titles. The barrier is cool to the touch, but your hand is unable to pass through. So I still have the there's a barrier there problem. I'm just clicking on everything in hopes that something will... All you see inside the crystal ball is some hazy fog. He has a copy of the Adventurer's Guidebook. Oddly enough, the painting is smooth and cool to the touch, as if it was made of some kind of glass. That suggests that there might be some kind of secret passage or something? I don't know. Open sesame doesn't open the barrier. Dang. I can't even get past room 1 here. Oh good, if I throw a dagger at the barrier, it gets stuck behind the barrier. So daggers can pass through, but I cannot. That's helpful. The thing is, I feel like I should at least be able to get past this room.
Mm-hmm. So it actually doesn't say anything about this in, as far as I can tell, in the walkthrough, but I have a idea that I don't know if it's going to work or not, but what, have you played a game with Arvindale before? Where you
no.
went into like a game mode? Okay.
Oh,
well,
he just found me.
Oh.
Stupidity doesn't understand how hints work. So, taking Studipity's overly hinty hint...
Yeah, yeah.
I saw Arnventel wander past. I mean, I'm at the point of, like, this game is so absurdly cryptic that yeah. But still, it's not a hint if it's just like, go do this thing. Anyway, I saw Arnventel wander out of there. Is he in here? It shouldn't be, it's not open. I saw him leave. Where did he go? Hello.
It is well that you come here, Heroine. Be welcome once more. How may I be...
Okay, I can ask him about Loki. That's interesting.
What do you know about Loki?
Loki Lysmith has incurred the wrath of Odin the Raven God, who is angry at him. And in his anger, Odin the Raven God dragged Loki Lysmith down to the depths of Svartalfheim and imprisoned him in these depths, even deeper than where the Svartalfar live in Svartalfheim. Loki Lysmith lies bound and is tormented by a serpent, who is bound above him to torment him. Only his faithful wife, Sigyn, keeps the torment of the serpent's venom away from Loki Lysmith as he lies bound.
What are Dwargar like?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I am muchly confused. Confused enough to try and figure it out next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Have a great day.
In Quest for Glory, I've been annoyed that the thief is so rarely a thief, and what I certainly don't want to do is dilute your thievery even further. I am, you know, I'm a very single-purpose individual in that I'm not trying to make the world a better place, I'm just trying to rob people. And sometimes I accidentally stumble upon making the world a better place on the way.
Because it's required to advance the plot. You're supposed to get the horse figurine from Regan. Oh, you probably already knew
did.
that.
I nicked it.
Yeah, but you're supposed to get it. You're supposed to get it when you give him the chest.
Well, fine, but
Yeah.
I mean, presumably I'm also supposed to... oh, and he's supposed to explain what it does, probably!
Exactly.
I gotta stop just stealing things. I love that I've, like, blasted my way through the game by just robbing everything. We did that whole mission to get the Iter, and it's like, oops, you don't need it, I've already stole it. And then same with the figurine. Do
Yep.
I need it? Oops, I already nicked it.
Yep.
Oh, this game.
I don't know. Maybe Arvindel's like a regular researcher. just
Hey, there was a
saying-
tiny dog there that I totally missed because, as usual, all of the Easter eggs in this game basically sneak past me.
Mhm.